When driving through Alabama, it's evident that agriculture is prominent across the state. From cotton fields to cow pastures and everything in between, there's a lot to learn about. As Jade Randolph tells us, Montevallo High School FFA members are doing what they can to educate others about the state's rich agricultural heritage during the group's annual Farm Day.
Many children growing up in Alabama today are as disconnected from agriculture as they've ever been, but farming is still a vital part of their daily lives. Bridging that gap is at the heart of the Keith Adair Farm Day, a program put on by the Montevallo High School FFA. For 15 years, this event has brought the farm life to town over 2 days of fun-filled and educational activities.
We're at Orr Park, and today we're hosting all of the elementary kids in Montevallo to come out and go through a petting zoo and see a cow milking demonstration and a horse demonstration. This is just something that the community's been a part of for a long time, and we'll also have an Easter egg hunt and Farm Day kind of in conjunction with, so not just the elementary kids, but the community can get involved in.
Students get up close and personal with a variety of barnyard animals, some even getting the chance to milk a cow. It's all a lot of fun, but more importantly, it brings awareness of agriculture to kids who may have never laid eyes on a farm.
My biggest goal is to make sure kids see agriculture and see these livestock in a positive light and keep that in mind in the future. We don't have to make farmers out of everybody, but if everybody is positive about agriculture and sees it in a positive light, then we'll be in good shape in the future.
Chances are that few of these kids have a future involving livestock or tractors, but agriculture will always be a big part of their lives. Organizers hope this taste of farm life will open their eyes to how vital a role our state's largest industry plays across the country.
It's very important for children to get exposed to agriculture due to maybe it's new to them, it's not in their world on their own. Introducing new things helps build connections, it helps with the learning process, and the more that you learn, the more you can be hands-on, the better it is all around.
Ag education is important for everybody. From learning how to milk a cow to horse demonstrations, there's always a job for everybody. I mean, I've even learned a few things myself today.
We have a horse demo where one of our officers, she shows them what she does when she does barrel races and things like that.
It takes a lot of preparation to make a day like this fall into place, and for Maggie Lawley, that is one of her favorite parts.
It's kind of silly, but one of my favorite parts is on Thursdays, we always have like a prep day and prepping for it, and it's just so much fun to, it just builds up your momentum and it gets you super excited for the next 2 days, and it's fun sitting down and spending time just hanging out, but while you're still getting ready for these 2 days.
The FFA program also recruits volunteers from the middle school FFA group who get a chance to really experience what this student organization is all about.
We have this club over at the middle school, and it's our FFA club, and we use it to retreat kids, and tomorrow we'll actually have kids come over and volunteer and work that are interested in doing this. So it's definitely working with the older group.
The Keith Adair Farm Day has helped nearly a generation of students become a little more aware of what farming means to their community and state. For organizers of this event, every smiling face is proof their message is hitting home. Because learning is so much easier when you make it fun.
Being able to squirt them with some milk, and even if the cow poops and it splatters on them a little bit, that's all part of it. That's natural, and I haven't seen a negative from it, but it's good for them to be able to experience that. They may not ever get to experience it again.
For Simply Southern, I'm Jade Randolph.
There are FFA chapters in schools across the state. For more on what the organizations near you are doing, visit alabamaffa.org. Up next on Simply Southern, we'll visit with the first of 3 finalists vying for the title of Alabama's Outstanding Young Farm Family.
Wear long pants, long sleeve shirts, and closed-toed shoes. Don't be ticked. Use repellents with 20% DEET on skin and 0.5% permethrin on gear and clothing. Don't be ticked. avoid sitting on rotten logs or stumps. Don't be ticked. Protect yourself from serious tick-borne illnesses and seek timely treatment to prevent long-term problems. No hunters were angered in the making of this film.
And now, an Alabama tourism spotlight from Sweet Home, Alabama. Pond Spring in Lawrence County is a treasure trove of U.S. military memorabilia. Built in the 1870s, Pond Spring was home to Fighting Joe Wheeler, one of 2 men to earn the rank of U.S. Army General after serving as a general for the Confederacy. Relics from his service in the Civil War, Spanish-American War, and Philippine-American War are displayed at Pond Spring. Visitors can also find artifacts from Wheeler's daughter, Miss Annie, who served as a Red Cross volunteer nurse in 3 wars. The Alabama Historical Commission offers guided tours of the home Wednesday through Sunday. For your next adventure, go online to alabama.travel.
We've been raising fish for 33 years. Our farm and the catfish farms in Hale County, in this area, have had a huge impact on the labor, offering jobs. It's been a big economic boom for West Alabama. Our family is fully invested in U.S. farm-raised catfish.